I'm Bella and welcome to my channel. I listen to it when I go to appointments to know that, I'm getting there. It's going to be baby steps, but I am getting there. I'm going to get better. I'm going to heal. And this song is just the number one thing for me to listen to if I feel anxious or if I feel just really angry or having times where I'm feeling very depressed and I don't even get out of my own bed. So I've been listening to that quite a lot. And the third one, Ugly Side, I sort of like it because I've not really been someone that is into a lot of rap. He has his songs don't have mostly rap, but when it is, he does make it really powerful. If you listen to Fair Weather Friends, that talks about something completely different, completely out of ordinary. Yeah, I don't know why I don't like the rap genre at all, but when it comes to Oliver Tree, the way he raps is just completely different and totally just out of reach, and I think when he called himself Alien Boy in one of his songs, Alien Boy in Ugly is Beautiful, seriously, yeah, I really do think he's from a different planet because he is just an artistic god. I have to say it. He's an artistic god when it comes to all of this. His music videos are just creative and literally out of this world. It's like I'm living in Oliver Tree's world. He has a competitive brand called Slime. He is saying that he wants to make his own ice cream, make his own religion. This is, when he's in front of a camera, it is all an act. But behind a camera, or when he, when he was interviewed by Anthony Padilla, I think it was a few months ago or last year, he was just very wholesome. He is completely different from when he's on the H3 podcast or when he's on Impaulsive or any of those podcasts whatsoever. Just normal Oliver is wholesome and he's kind and he's really sweet and he's very, very vulnerable as well. He talks about his past with addiction and of different things that he's had that's under the sun. There are times where he is so stupid and that I relate to. There are times where I am just so stupid and I am just crazily annoying. To me, I just feel like I relate to him. I relate to some of the characteristics of his characters. I relate to so much. Yeah, I think I will move on from talking about Oliver Tree himself, or else I'm going to have a 1 hour YouTube video and that'll take a very long time to upload. But without really talking about too much of the context, I really don't want Jeremiah Jeffrey to sue me on behalf of Oliver Tree. Fake lawyer, by the way, all an act. So there is 3 acts into his concert. Like he says, it is a movie, a concert, a TV show, and a Broadway musical, all in one. And let me not forget, it is written, produced, and directed by Oliver himself. This is why I say he is an artistic god. I have not once been to a show like that before. He is absolutely creative. He's a creative man, and you know, the some words he said on the concert, you know, some motivational words in his own twist. He doesn't make it like a TED talk.
And 3, go do that crap on!
He puts his own twist in it, you know, instead of like making it a TED talk and going, you know, if you are so interested in something, if you really want to do something, go out and do it. To me, I think it felt like 3 hours that I was there. 3 acts, 3 hours. No getting a paramedic, because usually when I go out, I have to go to hospital if I'm in pain. But I was there the entire night. I was absolutely having the time of my life. It was literally, I enjoyed every second of it. Not every minute, not every hour, every second of that night. And you know, when someone asks you this question, what is something that you would love to go back and do again? I would love to go back to his concert again and just, oh, I don't know how to explain it. If I could do it all over again, I would. You know, I don't care if you give me $1 billion or not. I would do it all over again if you asked me to, or if you just said, look, he's coming back for another show. I would be there. I will be there. Seriously. I'll just give small snippets of the acts. So Act 1.
And this is more story.
It was just some songs from Alone in a Crowd. The only thing I was disappointed in was Ugly Side wasn't on the set list, but that doesn't matter, because I've learnt now that his set list is not like any set list compared to Harry Styles. Like, Harry could just change one song one night and change the next song the next, just like Taylor Swift. But there is an actual storyline with his set list of his songs. So he had sung songs that included Miss You, Bounce, One and Only, Essence, and With You. Please don't mix up Miss You and With You. I do have to say, for someone who has main character syndrome, Cornelius Cummings is very, very talented. Yeah, I've got to say, the Edna mode of music. With Act 2,
what are y'all going for? I'm busting my balls to make the greatest country I've ever made.
With Act 2, that was Cowboys Don't Cry by Shawnee. That was very funny, but also had a few sad love songs that he makes it so upbeat. He doesn't make it sad. If you look at his lyrics without listening to the music, it's like, okay, this is so sad. But then when you listen to the music, it's like, okay, it's not sad at all. But he makes it as a sad love story in the second act. So in Act 2 he did do a bit of, from what I can remember, he did Cowboys Don't Cry, Singer and a Miss, and my favourite from that album, Freaks and Geeks. That is the only few songs that I can remember. And then when we go to Act 3, which is the most chaotic act of the entire show.
This next song has one message and one message only. You do not need money or material objects to buy your happiness. It won't work. If you know it, sing along. Shiny like a lemon.
Before I can put my opinion on it, the set list of that was All That, Alien Boy. There are a few singles called When I'm Down and Do You Feel Me. I really like the song Do You Feel Me. That is a really good song. But the set list of Act 3 consisted of All That, Alien Boy, When I'm Down, Do You Feel Me, F.U.C.K., Miracle Man, Let Me Down, Cash Machine, Life Goes On, Hurt, and a reprise of I'm Gone / Alien Boy. What do I have to say about Act 3? Oh gosh, I think that is the most chaotic act that I have seen. Any concert I've been to, I've never seen that kind of chaotic energy. Apart from the 1975, yeah, Act 3 was chaotic. His bowl cut wig had flew off while he was dancing and doing his karate kicks and his different poses and dancing up and down, just, you know, jumping up and down and dancing and everything. In all 3 of his acts, he gets his band to dress exactly the same as him. So they all dress as cowboys, they all dress as different turbos and different Cornelius Cummings. Yeah, that's pretty funny. But the one thing I would like to, just as an opinion of the whole show itself, I absolutely fell in love with the violins that started way before he came on stage. No, he did come on stage. He had said, I don't want to give out too much because I don't know if anyone has seen the concert or not, but I don't want to give out too much. But in Melbourne, he strutted on stage saying that he was excited to see Melbourne and, you know, have Melbourne watch him play tonight. But he had to cancel the show. So everyone started booing. If he had to cancel the show, he wouldn't have strutted on stage. Let me tell you that. So instead, we watched a movie, we watched a TV show, we watched a Broadway, we watched a concert. So he had the couch on stage and he started to, you know, he had a 80s type remote control and he goes and turns it on. When he said that he was going to cancel the show, everyone was so upset, everyone was booing. But if he wanted to cancel it, or if it was out of his hands, he wouldn't have been on stage. I knew it was all an act, just, you know, autistic things. My exact words were, what kind of shit are you on, Oliver Tree? That was not a question, that was a literal line that I had said to myself, thinking that I was talking to him. It was just so funny, you know, seeing people switch, just like a light switch, from so excited and then started booing because he wanted to cancel the show. He was right, it was all a TV show, a movie, a Broadway production, a concert, all in one. It was a whole, I gotta say, it was a circus. I loved every second of it. In my personal opinion, if I had to meet out of these 3 characters, I would have to meet Turbo. Even if you would give me $1 million to choose between Harry Styles and Oliver Tree to meet, I would not take that money and just say Turbo. Not Oliver Tree, Turbo. I just needed to get this out of my head, really. It has just been non-stop in my brain, just comparing the differences. Yes, they're both completely different people in different genres, but I have to say Oliver Tree is so much better than Harry Styles. I have to say it. It's the truth. Wholeheartedly is the truth. And I would definitely see Oliver Tree again if he'd ever come back to Australia, if this wasn't the last tour that he keeps on saying every time he goes on tour. I will put a snippet of some snippets throughout this video, but Oliver Tree, Jeremiah Jeffrey, please don't sue me. If you really do want to sue me, you can, let's have a look. You can take out the $3 out of my bank account if you want it. But I just want to show the 3 people that watch this what they missed out on that Wednesday night. So Oliver Tree, Cornelius, Shawnee, Turbo, Jeremiah Jeffrey, please don't sue me. But now that's out of my head, I think I'm gonna go rewatch some videos of Oliver Tree and Ethan Klein having it out together. Yeah. Okay, bye.